Hey there, hi. Yesterday I posted my picture, actually I posted it on Facebook this morning, of this look here. I don't have any concealer on, so ignore the dark circle under my eyes. I'm tired, I'm in grad school, what can I say? I mean, I thought I was recording, and apparently I wasn't. I was going to do this eye for you. But I'll just go through the steps. I've already primed my face. And this is actually, I'll always use a primer under your makeup. It's going to hold it on all day long, and it's going to create a good smooth surface for you to work with. This is kind of a moderate look that I would say you can use at the office that also gives a little pop of color, so it's not just the boring, neutral, natural look. It's still acceptable in the office, but gives you a little something extra. So what I have done to start with was I lined the waterline, the lower lid, with white eyeliner to give myself a wider looking eye, because I have very narrow kind of beady eyes. And then after that, because I don't have my brow kit yet, I can't wait to get that, I'm so super excited, I'm still using pigments to fill in my brows, which I have splotchy brows, and I still didn't do a very good job because I'm trying to do this quickly. I use Confident. It's very much close to my natural color, that brown. And I use the angled brush here. And I just go and I fill in my brows, you know, here. And I have a little bit of a baldish kind of spot there. And I follow the natural shape of my brow. I don't try to reshape my brows or anything. I just want the natural look. Then the next thing I do using that same angled brush, okay, is I grab a highlight color. And any light color, pink color, whatever will do. I use Sexy quite a bit. What I'm actually using today is one that I've created. It's a soft coppery color. And I load up that angled brush with it. You can see the light powder on there. And then I start right under the arch of my brow and just draw a straight line there, as you can see, and just a little tap there. And then what I do with that same highlight color is I use the other side, the shader side, and I load that up some, but I tap that off really good. I just want it to be on there somewhat, and then I bring it down over the entire lid, and I'm tapping it on. It's a tapping motion. It's not a swiping, because this is a loose powder pigment. That's how you need to get it to stick into your eye. Let's just tell whoever that is to go away, right? Not important. And I want to cover the entire lid and down to the bottom with that. And then I bring it down in here to give myself a little highlight in here with it. Okay. And then we go back to Confident, that deep brown color that I used on my brows. Remember that deep brown. And we use the crease brush. And I roll the crease brush around in there and kind of get it so that the powder actually gets kind of sucked into the bristles, and tap that off a little bit. And I go up above my natural crease. Okay, you can see where that deep brown color is here. And I bring it all the way around, and then a little swipe down here, so that I'm left with kind of this open V area here. So then we would be done with the crease, and that doesn't take that long. The next color that I used, and only using 3 colors on my eyes for this look, is Flirty. It's this pastel purple color, real pretty. And again, I use the shader part of my double-sided liner shader brush, and I load that up. Now, I did actually load this one up really good, because in order for it to show over top of the brown, you need quite a bit. And again, I pat it on, just starting here and bringing it back into that little open V area. It's going to blend there real pretty. Then the next thing that I do is I'm going to take my Deluxe brush. And it's a real fluffy brush. Now we get to do that normal thing that we're used to doing with eyeshadows, where you swipe, but you want to do very light feathery swipes, okay, to blend. And I'm going to start from the center and just kind of blend up, very, very gentle, because I want color. You know, a lot of times when we blend the color away, but I want to keep some of this color. Like, okay, that was a really dark shadow there. Wow, I didn't draw my eyebrow all the way down there, did I? And it's just a very soft blending. Okay, and then back to the, oops, that's the wrong color, that dark brown Confident, and the liner side, get a little bit on there, tap the excess off, and we're just going to shade a little bit below the eye, the waterline down here, just to balance out this up here. Okay, and I'm not going, again, I'm not going for majorly dark looks. This isn't a look that you go out and party with. You can convert this to a nighttime look very easily, but that's not what we're doing right now. So then, of course, to finish off this eye, you want mascara. So we're going to use the 3D Enhanced Fiber Lash Mascara, starting with the gel, and we're going to spin it out of the tube, okay? And then you want to wipe off the excess from the tip and the end there. That can be a little goopy. But with this particular formula, less is more, and you don't want to squiggle. I know I say that over and over, right? And I'm going to use my mirror right here. I'll pull it this way some so that we can all see maybe. And you're going to start at the base and just press straight up. No squiggling around or crazy stuff. And this is the gel. Get my hair. I have a very bad habit. At nighttime, I start to kind of pluck the fibers off of my lashes. That's a very bad habit. Don't do that. I'm going to put another layer on because this side is kind of bald because of my bad habit. Don't do it. Use your makeup remover or soap and water, coconut oil, whatever. Do not pluck your fibers off because you're going to inadvertently pull out some of your eyelashes. But it's just one of those habits, you know. And again, we're going to spin the fibers out. You see the fiber wand, and that's got a little bit, can you see there that that's got a little bit of a clump on the end? We don't want that. We're just going to stick it back in and kind of spin it around and spin it back out of the end, okay? And we want to get this on before the gel dries, and we're going to go only down maybe a third to a halfway down the lashes. And again, pull straight up because you're laying those fibers onto the gel on your lashes. Okay. Now you want to let this dry. So while that's drying, I'm going to show you my finishing touch that would normally be the end, but I want to let that dry some. Just got the Upscale lipstick. Okay, this is such a pretty nude color. Very sheer color. And because I did want a pop of color, I started with a Saucy lip stain. Any darker lip stain will work. Any lip stain you want to do will work. You can combine these things in any crazy way. But I wanted this dark pop of color, and I wanted to put a softening touch to it with this beautiful, beautiful Upscale lipstick. And I'm not being real careful, as you can see. I'm not even using a lip liner. This is one of my, hey, let's get some makeup on and get out the door looks. But you can see how that gives it a neat little sheen. And if you have a clear gloss or another sheer kind of gloss that you'd want to use over top of that, you could wear a gloss over top of it. That works too. We're going to finish off with our last coat of gel. Very, very important step. If you've not used the 3D mascara before, please remember gel, fiber, let it dry, gel. Gel, fiber, let it dry, gel. Typically I do gel, fiber, go to the other eye, gel, fiber, come back, gel, gel. You want to let those fibers dry some so that they don't get pulled off when you put your last coat of gel on, which typically they won't even if you don't let them dry, but it's better to let them dry. Okay. And then your last coat of gel is really important. If you don't use your last coat of gel, you're going to have fibers falling onto your cheek and onto your face. And I do not use fibers on my lower lashes, but you certainly can. It's just your preference, whichever you prefer. Now the tip of this has got a little bit of a point to it, so if you wanted to, you could get in there and kind of get those lashes that like to hide, and it helps to separate some of the lashes. There you go, that's it. Real quick, pretty look. That gives your eyes some depth, gives you a little bit of extra color, but it's still acceptable in the office. And I think I smudged something on my eyeball there. Yeah. Which is easy, easy peasy to take care of. You just go get a Q-tip and a little bit of makeup remover and run it over top of that, and it'll be gone. Luckily, I'm not going anywhere, so there you go. Let me know what you think.